Imagine a world holding its breath. The year is 1969, and a silent, invisible struggle, born from decades of Cold War tension, is playing out far above us. It was a cosmic chess match, a monumental contest between two global giants, each vying for technological and ideological supremacy. The Soviet Union had already declared check. They had launched Sputnik, placing humanity's first artificial star in orbit, then sent Yuri Gagarin, the first human, hurtling into the void. But America, in a breathtaking gamble, had set its sights on a prize far more audacious, a destination seemingly beyond human grasp: the moon. This wasn't just about flags or bragging rights. It was about demonstrating what an entire system, an entire society could achieve. And then, on July 20th, 1969, at precisely 2017 Coordinated Universal Time, deep within the silence of space, a fragile craft named Eagle began its descent. Inside, two American astronauts, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, braced themselves. This was the culmination of the colossal Apollo program, a national commitment so immense it felt like willing the impossible into existence. The world, tethered by radio waves and flickering television screens, watched or listened as humanity's reach extended further than ever before, touching down on a desolate, airless world. 6 hours and 39 minutes later, as Earth tilted into the early hours of July 21st, 0256 UTC, or for those in the US, the evening of July 20th, something truly unprecedented occurred. Neil Armstrong, the mission commander, emerged from the Eagle. In a moment etched into the collective memory of mankind, a single human footprint, pressed into the alien dust, became a timestamp for all of humanity. He was the first to step on an extraterrestrial body. Edwin Buzz Aldrin Jr., the lunar module pilot, followed, becoming the second. Meanwhile, Michael Collins, the command module pilot, orbited above, a solitary sentinel, an unseen but vital part of this incredible ballet in the vastness of space. The echoes of that moment reverberated across our planet, shaking it to its core. Politically, it was a resounding triumph for the United States, a decisive victory in the space race that bolstered America's global standing and showcased the formidable capabilities of its democratic and capitalist system. It wasn't just a win, it cemented a position on the global stage. Beyond geopolitics, the moon landing ignited the imaginations of an entire generation, unleashing a torrent of innovation. It inspired countless innovators, technologists, scientists, and engineers, fostering a new era of ambition and discovery. Scientifically, it reshaped our understanding of the Earth-Moon system and provided invaluable data regarding the early history of our solar system. Culturally, it transcended national boundaries, briefly uniting nations across the globe in a shared moment of wonder, and irrevocably established television as the primary medium for monumental events, beaming history directly into living rooms worldwide. Yet, despite the overwhelming scientific evidence and the widespread confirmation of the Apollo 11 mission, a strange, persistent static has taken root in the grand signal of history. Theories claiming the moon landing was an elaborate hoax staged by NASA and potentially other organizations emerged and bafflingly continue to circulate. Proponents suggest these manned lunar landings from 1969 to 1972 were fabricated to secure a Cold War victory. Common arguments include the appearance of the American flag seemingly waving in the airless lunar vacuum, the supposed absence of stars in photographs, the claim that Apollo astronauts couldn't survive the Van Allen radiation belt surrounding Earth, and even the wild assertion that renowned director Stanley Kubrick secretly filmed the entire sequence. But here's the truth.
The scientific and astronomical communities universally dismiss these assertions as pseudoscientific. They have been systematically disproven by experts, with ample third-party evidence standing as an undeniable testament. Imagine laser beams sent from Earth bouncing off the retroreflectors left on the lunar surface by the Apollo missions, the ultimate cosmic tape measure, proving our equipment is still there decades later. Furthermore, high-resolution imagery from the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter circling the Moon right now clearly shows the Apollo landing sites and even the faint tracks left by the astronauts on the lunar dust. The universe itself, a silent but undeniable witness, confirms our presence there. So what do we know? We know that on July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed on the Moon. We know Armstrong took those historic first steps just hours later. We know the event reshaped geopolitics, ignited scientific ambition, and profoundly altered humanity's perspective on its place in the cosmos. And we know the claims of a hoax have been meticulously examined and discredited by irrefutable scientific evidence. Yet a question remains, not about the event itself, but about our perception of it. Why, in an age of unprecedented information and instant access to verifiable facts, do these alternative narratives persist, casting a shadow of doubt over one of humanity's most undeniable achievements? Perhaps it speaks to a deeper human need, a desire for narratives that challenge the established order, or simply the enduring power of a good story, even when it veers into the realm of the unsubstantiated. The moon landing, a testament to human ingenuity and our boundless capacity for exploration, continues to reveal not just the vastness of space, but the intricate complexities of the human mind.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more history daily.